Sorry, y'all. I had to add in the extreme. I gotta do it. I've gotta add in the extremes. I gotta do them separately for some reason. I don't know if I think we're live. Hang on, let me check. You know, I'm just gonna let it roll and see. Hang on. Let's see. I know we were live. I had a couple of people on. Alright, we should be live. We should be good to go. I think I'm live on YouTube as well. I have to always check because Streamlabs is a finicky little piece of software, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Winter, good morning. Brenda, good morning. Alright, there it is. Alright, we're live. We're live everywhere. Good. Y'all, we are the rescue mission has been completed, my friends. I don't know, there's some discrepancies in the number, but the Travis County, they all seem to think, I mean, I've talked to people that I trust, and they're convinced that that everybody has been located. So, I mean, you know, yeah. This whole time we had went off the assumption that there was 13, possibly 14 missing, but apparently they're calling it at 10 and saying that was it. There are preferred carriers too for stream that holds up. Yeah. May, good morning. Winter Pollen, good morning. So we're headed out there. I was just out at our base camp, and I'm headed. Got to go into town real quick and pick up a couple of things. We're gonna start pivoting towards the recovery mission, and that starts tomorrow. I'm not gonna be doing anything today, but hanging out, talking to folks. Y'all, I've made such good friends out here. I mean, there's so many awesome people. When you spend, you know, weeks at a time, just, you know, like in the shit, right, with people, and in this, it's like you can't help but get close to these people. I'm doing good. They're still there. They're there. So I got to keep them covered, but they're doing good. But yeah, I mean. I think they got a water main break. That is absolutely coming out of the ground. Anyway, yeah, you get close to these folks, and you know, Amy and Melissa, and John. We want to hang out today. We want to just kind of, you know what I mean, like lick the wounds, so to speak. I'm starting therapy tomorrow. I've got an appointment with a therapist I've met out here. Actually, they're a therapist for police and fire, and so you know, it's like there's certain things that I can't like get out of my head. I don't even want to talk about them really, but people need to know about this. Like the little girl that we found. It's like eating me up inside, man. I can't stop thinking about it and seeing it, and you know, I have a soft spot in my heart for children for some reason. I don't even know why. and seeing that, and the smells, the sights, it's like shit that you will never get out of your head, and I'm having a hard time getting by it right now. So I'm starting some therapy tomorrow, and apparently that's good. And from what I'm told, I should not be ashamed to talk about it publicly, which I was at first. I didn't want to say much. I said something a while back, but then I stopped talking about it just because it felt like I was complaining or something. Like, and it still feels like I'm complaining in a way, even though, like, we all knew what we were getting ourselves into when we started this. So I don't know, but apparently I'm not supposed to feel ashamed or bad about talking about these things publicly. Like, people need to know about them. And the guys that were on my team, we are making sure that they are all getting therapy if they want it, and Dash is covering the cost of their therapy if there is any cost to it. Right now there's not much of a cost to it, basically, but if there is any cost to it, then Dash, my wife, and I are going to cover it for the guys that have been working with me. Pick up the guitar. I play the guitar constantly. I play, that's like, when I'm just sitting around, especially at home, that's really all I do. If I'm just sitting around doing nothing. But yeah, I think it's a good thing that folks, you know, we're all talking about it together. And you know, our doctor that's been working with us has helped us tremendously out here, talking about these things. She is not a psychiatrist, but you know, it's like we've all been through some, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It's so odd. This is such an odd situation out here. It's like you come together as complete strangers, but you've worked together for 2 weeks, and some of the on the planet, right? But you start to feel like a kinship with these people. Does that make sense? But yeah, so look, we're pivoting. We're going from search. We've always had people out here helping people get words clean, and focus on covering the whole area with volunteers. So I've got volunteers out here today that are just some awesome people. I don't know what we're going to do by the time this is over, but all of the volunteers that have come out here, all the people that have given their time and energy, that's donated resources, you know, water, food, whatever, all of these folks, we're going to do something really, really good, nice for folks. We're going to have a get-together for people. I don't know exactly where we're going to do it, because there's hundreds of people that involved. For anybody that's been like a commemorative I guess is what you would call it, like a commemorative, for people to be able to, you know, remember everything. I don't know if hundreds of people will show up, and we'll have to find a big place to do it because there's hundreds of people. I don't know if hundreds of people will to go in here and get another glove, y'all. So y'all, I gotta go in here and get another glove for my hand. With Alright, guys. Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry, y'all. Brent, I'm sorry. Hang on. Crowns me. Not sure. Crowns. What the crowns? Brent, what's up, brother? Sorry, I had to run in there and get another glove and another wrap because yesterday I really screwed mine up. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like so today, Brent, I don't know if you were on here earlier, but we have found all the victims out here. There could very well be some people that we don't know about that's still out here, that's still missing. So I mean, that is a very good possibility. I know there was 2 victims that it was kind of like one of those, they could be missing, they may not be missing, but we can't confirm. That was 2 people. I don't know their names. So, but from what I understand, most everybody has been found. So what we're gonna do is we have a cadaver dog that's here, right? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make one more run up to the creek. We're not gonna be as picky, or we're not gonna take a long time. We're just gonna make a run up the creek from the top to the bottom through the populated areas and then out towards Lake Travis. Kind of one of these just to make sure kind of things, you know what I mean? We just want to make sure that we're not leaving anybody there. And you know, like I said, the chances of us finding anybody else, I guess, are pretty slim. But because there is some uncertainty, we just kind of want to make sure, you know what I mean? And so, but most of our guys that are volunteers that's out here, we're going to focus on, we're going to be focusing on search and recovery. Or not search and recovery, but we're going to be focusing on getting getting things cleaned up and getting people back to normal. So I'm going to take a few guys with me, and we're going to start tomorrow. We're going to go through the creek again, like I said, just to make sure we're not leaving anybody behind. I know the authorities will not do that, but we are. So yeah, I'm glad to hear it too. I'm glad that this is just about over. I think this has been one of those. This has been one of those times that it was. I don't know, man. This has been one of those experiences that it's like life altering. Things will never be the same after this, I don't think. So it's been tough, but now I'm going to get to focus a little bit more of my time on my house as well. We have quite a bit of damage that I need to get fixed in our back down towards our, so we live, the area we live is butts up on part of the creek that I mean, the water didn't get to our house, but it did get through our backyard. And so I get to focus some time making sure that my place is good to go. I'm speaking, yeah, I'm speaking of only Travis County here in Texas. Only Travis County here in Texas. I'm not talking about out in Kerrville. You know, we've had so much of our own issues here. I don't really know what they've got going out in Kerrville right now. If they, how many they have missing, how many they have found. I'm sure they've got probably. I'm sure they are. I've heard, now here, I'll take it back. I was just thinking about this yesterday. I heard that that there was only 3 people missing in Kerrville, or in that area down there. So I don't know if that's true or not. Let's see here, yeah, so we're not talking, this is Travis County. We're talking about over here on Sandy Creek and the Colorado River that flooded here. This is just the area along that feeds into the Colorado and Lake Travis. I don't know, like I said, I've heard that there's only 3 people missing out of that area along the Guadalupe. Some people call it Guadalupe, however you say it, but we have always called it, like, we have a street here that runs down the side of the University of Texas, and we just call it Guadalupe. So my bad if I'm saying it wrong. All right. Yes, not a problem. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting my bandages redone, so I don't get my blisters all jacked up down here in this disaster area. It's one thing that I am scared to death about, is getting an infection because of these stupid scorpion bites that I got. For those that don't know, I accidentally got into a nest of scorpions out here, and I got bit, I don't know, 6 or 7 times. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. Alright. So, what's everybody else up to today? Brent, what are you up to today, man? I know you are a Leander guy yourself. Y'all will bear with me just a sec. We will make it out there. We're right down the street from the disaster area. I'll take y'all down there and kind of give y'all a quick morning update and show y'all around a little bit. But we're going this morning. Like I said, I'm not doing much today. I'm just meeting some of the guys that I've worked with out here. We're in some of the medical team that we've worked with out here. We're just going to kind of meet this morning, hang out, and you know, just kind of be together out here. A lot of work. Heck yeah, man. I hear you. All right. Oh shoot, what did I do? Hang on, y'all. I'm losing my mind. You know, last night, we didn't want to cook. I didn't want to cook. My wife didn't want to cook. And so we went to Dairy Queen. There's a Dairy Queen here in Leander, up in the north part of Leander. And I haven't had Dairy Queen in forever. And last night I ended up getting a chicken finger basket. Holy moly. You want to talk about good. Poetry positive, thank you. Yeah, we're about to start putting all this behind us, I think. I start therapy tomorrow. I'm not ashamed. I'm not gonna not talk about it. I will talk about it. Yeah, so I'm okay with it now. I have been told that not talking about it is just as bad as, you know. So, we're going to talk about it. Let's roll. All right. Here's my shades. So yeah, we're gonna get to finally start focusing on helping all of these folks down here recover instead of focusing on search and rescue. All of our efforts and all of our volunteers that's out here can now focus mainly on getting people back to normal, getting their areas cleaned up for them, and very excited about that. All right, come on, man, dang. Why do y'all gotta be in the fast lane? Come on. Kelly, it's good to see you too. It's good to see you. Thank you. I'm gonna be so glad when this is, we needed to. But this has been a life-changing event down here. Like, it's like my whole focus has changed. Project that we're working on currently, which is getting all of the documents from Travis County and the state of Texas. We're going after thousands of pages of documents. We want to see how this whole event played out down here. We want to see how decisions were made, who was making decisions, who made the decision not to come in down here and send firefighters in immediately to start helping rescue people. So it's going to be a huge effort. It's going to take, you know, I don't know. It's going to take a hell of a lot of money to get all of these documents. They're charging me about $15 an hour right now to redact. And so I don't know what it's going to turn into. I don't know what the final bill is going to turn into. We're talking thousands and thousands of pages of emails and dispatch logs and reports, and I mean, we're going after everything. We're going to go after every bit of information, and we're going to try to piece together a timeline in the beginning. We're going to try to piece together a timeline. We're going to try to piece together the chain of command, how these decisions were made down here. We're going to try to do, and like I said, we're going to try to figure it out. And we're going to hold these people accountable. Whoever made the decision to not send fire rescue in that morning to help rescue these folks, you know, they do not need to be working in public safety. So I've got some folks that's going to help me go through these documents. I can't do it all myself. If I tried to do it all myself, you know, it would probably take a year's time to go through everything and keep everything organized. I've been talking to a lot of people about how to go about this. A lot of people have been telling me to use AI. Let AI help me. Let it analyze documents and answer questions for me. But I don't know if I trust AI to give me the correct information. I know I can feed these documents into the AI, but I don't trust really that it's going to accurately analyze the documents and tell me what they are, and you know what I mean? So I've got 3 or 4 people together right now that's going to help me go through it. If anybody else is interested in this helping on this project, you know, in your spare time, if you have any spare time, let me know. I will make the folder. I will give you access to the folder. I've got it set up on so I have a Google server that I use for Dash and for the videos that we make. I'm going to put all of those documents, the documents. Let me know and give me your email, and I will start giving you access to the information. We're going to need all the help we can get to go through these documents and figure out what happened out here. I do have a video of the flood. I have a video of the flood, and I have a video of the response. I have a video of what fire departments were out here early Saturday morning. I have a video, partial video of the rescue effort that Saturday morning. Y'all, this flood happened in 45 minutes. Literally, it went from no water to everything is covered in water, and the houses are being washed away, within about 20 minutes. That's how quick it happened out here. It was very fast. The water came fast. People had no chance to get out. Even if they had gotten the warning in time, which there was a warning, the water went from no water to the neighborhood is being washed away to the water now receding within about 45 minutes. And that's how quick. That's how quick these folks lost their lives. That's how quick these folks went missing. That's how quick they lost every single possession that they had. Within 45 minutes, it was all gone. And from what we can tell by looking at the videos, the water is probably moving about 35, maybe 40 miles an hour. It's moving. The water's moving very fast. Travis County, yes, we're gonna turn into documenting Travis County. We're gonna try our best to find out exactly what happened. And that's what scares me about that is what are they gonna redact? I mean, who knows what they're going to redact out of these documents. I don't know what they're going to redact, but I can tell you right now, I don't trust them to do the right thing. Forgive me for not, trusting the government, but I do not trust the government. So, I don't know. All we can do is get the documents and hope that they don't redact any of the information that we legally have access to. The recourse that we do have, if they start redacting information, if they start redacting whole pages, which they are very good at doing, we can go back to the Attorney General and sue them. To try to get the redactions taken away. So hopefully they're not going to do that. Yep, I'm not going. I'm going down to Joe's house. Okay, thank you. Base camp is set up here this morning. Heck yeah. Show you guys base camp down here. We got a lot of people out here today. Heck yeah. They got the IV stations going. We may end up, man, the Cajun Navy, their tractors are here, but we're gonna park right over here by these wrecked out cars. We're gonna park right here by the jacked up Prius. How about that? We'll park over here by the jacked up Prius. Anyway, guys, it's been a long road, man. It's been a long 2 weeks. It seems like it's been a few days when it's been a few weeks, and I don't know how this has happened so quickly, but here we are. I'm gonna go over and we're gonna go meet the team this morning, say hi to everybody, figure out where we're at and what we got to do next, and yeah, so appreciate everyone for being on here. Guys, if y'all want to support what we're doing, we're gonna need the support coming up in the coming weeks, especially as we start having to pay for these documents. There's a pinned tweet at the top of my X over there that will show you how you can support what we're doing. We've still got a lot of work out here to do with these folks. We've got volunteers we've got to equip. We've probably got another month worth of work out here. So thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being on. Man, appreciate it. Love you. See you guys next time. Appreciate it. Love you. See you guys next time.